Hi everyone, this is Christy back again. I've got a new project to show you. This is a new little album that is going to be called the Eclectic. This will be volume 1. There will be multiple volumes of this. I'm thinking there's going to be at least 3, but possibly 5. So this will be volume 1, and each one of these eclectic series will have 6 different page designs, and you can interchange them and mix them and match them as you go along. So I'm going to go ahead and just show it to you. This was made with the Marion Smith papers. I mixed together both Nirvana and Motley. And so this is kind of a combination. I would say it's there's more Nirvana in here than Motley. You can see I just love this sheet. Very neat. It's like typewriter keys. And here we have part of the cut-aparts, and this is family, and this is put onto chipboard and glossied up, double glossy on that one. We've got a little tag here from the cut-aparts all through here, and on here I die cut with my new Brenda Walton Sizzix die. I cut out some burlap paper. And then with this one down here, I used a rose button and I made a casting with my silicone molds, and I did a casting out of, or made a mold with the silicone, and then I made a casting with the air dry clay. I added some copper paint, and then I finished it off with to really make it look like metal, the Inca Gold metallic rubs, which I love. They work just as good as the rub and buff, except for they don't have that stink to them, and so very shiny, and I wanted to bring in kind of a metal accent here. And this one is fairly plain because we have to teach this book and all, including embellishments and decorating, just as you see it now, in a single day. So we only have 4 hours to teach the pattern paper. So this is pretty simplified, but it also lets you know that this is something that can be done in a day. And I'm teaching it in a day, and we're completing it completely, including the book, the pages, the patterning, the embellishments, everything in a day. The only thing that might not be done is possibly the fussy cutting, because some people take a longer time to fussy cut, and of course the glossy accents. You have to wait overnight to let those set up properly, or at least I do. So on the inside cover here, you've got this great vintage paper here, B is for boy. This is, of course, like I said, this is all from the cut-aparts part of the paper, and that's just a little booklet here. Isn't he sweet? Very, very cute vintage pieces here. On this one, I did a circle punch on here, but I left it reinforced by the original pocket underneath so that it won't get tattered over time. And then we have the top hat here, and he is glossy accented up. And then over here, we have a side pocket, we have a vertical pocket, and we have a couple distressed little tickets, tags. And so we've got those, and we've got a little ruler here, one of the cameras, fussy cut out and glossy accented up. And then these are top loading pages, and out of these we've got a large tag in each one of them, and we've got one of these little pulls here that says love this on both sides. Now there were only 4 of those little tabs in the paper line, and so I had to make 2 extras because there's 6 pages. So I just kind of stamped on whatever I thought, and I'll show you those here. Here's one of them right here. I did joy. And I tried to make it match, and it's similar, but it's not exact. It's actually showing further off on camera. That is picking up a bigger difference in hues than it is in real life. But we have joy, and also back here we have fun. And so on this next page, I suppose I ought to put these tags back in. on this next page, this is such beautiful paper. Marion Smith does such a great job with the graphics on here. A vintage steampunk feel. Love it. And these are the little crocheted pieces. I believe these are from Prima. These are fairly new. So right here we have a flip-up page with a punched edge, and that just flips up, and you have lots of space here for your photos, further embellishing, anything you'd like to do, die cuts. And then over here we have a library pocket, and that slides out. We've got a tag, a distress tag. And we've got a little bit more of that typewriter paper up here on the liner. And then down here, we have another one of those glossy cameras. And then because this is a 6x6 paper, I didn't want to use all of it with a library pocket. And so I decided to make it flip out. So I hinged it. Very cute. Or I think it's cute. And so this one comes out. Look at this page. I love this one. Just so pretty. Kind of vintage, a little grungy, you know, all of the above. I'm going to put that back in there. And I still haven't, I still haven't put the wax paper on the tags yet, so I need to do that before I put it out on display at the Little Blue House. So on this page here, this is our die cut page. And again, we have one of these little pieces, these little crocheted embellishments on each page. And on this one, this comes out so you can see the full decorated page, the full graphics of the page. And then we have a booklet here of a little airship, a hot air balloon airship. Very steampunk. And then over here we have the horizontal gatefold, and we have a chipboard piece here, and this pops up, magnetic closure, and then down, and we've got another little camera down here, glossy accented up, and I staggered these little pieces left, right, and center. And this is, I believe this is part of the Motley. The Motley had much brighter colors in it. And I believe this one was from Motley as well. All three of these came from Motley. But I thought that they worked really well, and they added that extra little pop to the vintage feel, the vintage and steampunk feel of the Nirvana. Easy for me to say. So here we have another beautiful collage. I love the way that she collages together. It just, you hate to put anything on top of them. They're just so lovely. And we have another one of the little crocheted pieces. And this one flips out. And we have this great looking chevron here, little zigzag with some bright colors. And again, we have that bright, the bright hot pink fuchsia type roses. And then we have another one of the library pockets, camera, and it's got a tag. Again, the tags came from the sheet, the cut aparts in the collection. And again, it flips out. And we have another large tag. Oop. And then I just left them black on the back. You could add more paper if you wanted to, but I just wanted to try to keep the cost down on the class. And so they can feel, if they feel the need to add more paper, then they can add whatever they like. So I just tried to stick to the basics on this, also for time's sake. So now we have another one of these. We have a pocket, and this is another pocket page, but instead of being vertical, it's horizontal. And this has got one of the cut aparts, and I just turned this into a book, rounded the corners. And I put a little bit of matting in there, a little extra left over. And so, oh, I didn't show you this page. How pretty is this rose? And so this one I just continued, top and bottom. So that slides in there. And over here we have a vertical gatefold. And so this one, again, magnetic closure. You can see a little glossy accented camera, fussy cut, and glossied up. This is on chipboard, the documented. And that has a magnetic closure and opens up. Lots of script, ledger papers, collage. And then in here we have that same heart paper. I should show this to you because it's got this beautiful doilies. You can't, they're very subtle, but they've got these doilies mixed in the background, white doilies. So, so pretty. This one is going to be a ton of fun to teach. And there will be a pattern for this next week. So if you're interested in making it, all you have to do is click on my Etsy store on my channel, or there will be a link for this right below. As soon as it's available, there will be a link to my Etsy store that'll take you straight to this pattern specifically. And then on this one, we have my triple flip. And so this pulls up here. And what's nice about the triple flip is that it automatically, when you push one back, it automatically pulls the next one up in line. So it encourages somebody who's maybe a non-crafter and they don't know to keep on going, to keep on lifting things up. It just automatically starts popping them up for you. And that has a magnetic closure as well. And then over here. And this pattern will also have, whereas a lot of my patterns, they will go through all of the videos that go with that come with the pattern. They usually go through, building the book, building the pages, installing the pages, and then it goes through the basics of the interaction. Well, this new video is going to go through the full papering. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some more of this paper, but it will go through a full pattern paper through all of the videos. So you'll get to, whereas I usually just kind of start it and you kind of take it from there. This one I'm going to go through the entire book, and so there's going to be quite a few videos that go with this pattern. So I hope you guys check it out. That's why it's taken a little longer too, because I still have to find some more paper so that I can get those videos done. On this one, we have another other cut aparts. We've got another glossy camera down here, some more of the typewriter paper, a tag. And that flips out again. Love this sheet of all the old vintage cameras. And then this comes out, and it's just kind of this distressed, it's just kind of a distressed gray. Lovely, lovely. I think this is actually the reverse of this one, possibly. Oops. Hello, camera. Oh, it's not happy. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that made it happy. Okay, so that closes up here. Let me get this tag back in. And then on our last page, whoop, all over the place. On our last page here, we have another one of the die cuts. And it's created a pocket. And we've got another one of the little embroidered pieces here. And we've got a trifold here with one of the cut aparts. And those are just black again. Like I said, we tried to keep the price low on it. Once I get this back, I'll probably go ahead and add some colored cardstock or some more of the papers or whatnot to those black pieces. But to tell you the truth, they're probably going to get covered up by photos anyway, so it doesn't really matter, especially on this size, because this is about a standard size for a photo anyway, so you might actually be wasting your pretty pattern paper if you pattern these. But I might not be able to resist. So look at this sweet little girl. I think that's a great way to end it. And oh, I got to show you the back of this. Look at this. Isn't that the best Ferris wheel? I just love that. Great advertisement. And here's the little bolo hat, all glossied up. And so that is my, I'm just going to call it my, my Marion Smith version of the Eclectic Volume 1. I hope you guys like it. And if you're interested in it, then just go ahead and click the link below. As soon as it's available, I will let you guys know. Thanks so much for watching.